Well, guys, I just don't know what to say, man. Uh, you work really hard and you do a lot of research. You stay up all night trying to trying to find the best bets and trying to make sure that you can just hit on all of them like we did last night. Let's go. Every single one of my bets, but one. John Collins ended up having a good game, but every single one of my bets, but that one hit last night. If you watched my YouTube video from yesterday. So I'm excited for that. Here was the slip that I won last night, and I also just barely missed on a 5 slip against Terry Rozier. But let's try to do the same thing today, even though there's not as many successful lines, in my opinion. All right, guys, so I'm going to be quite honest. I don't have a lot that I'm super confident in-wise as far as overs go. A lot of injuries, like I've been saying. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are ones to kind of look at, but without Jonas and Brandon Ingram, that game could easily be a blowout. So that's a game maybe you don't want to maybe look at. Luka is in a game against Indiana. That's a game that could probably be looked at. But what I'm going to go with for today, and again, it's just the injuries make this decision so difficult because I really want to go with Gary Trent's over. Okay, I'm not going to call no lock of the day. Okay, because if Fred VanVleet ends up playing this Gary Trent one, I don't feel would be one that would hit. I am looking around, and I'm thinking the lock of the day is going to be an under. Call me crazy. I think the lock of the day is going to be an under for James Harden, points, rebounds, and assists. They have it set at 45. They're playing Golden State, the #1 overall ranked defense in the NBA. When they played another great perimeter defending team, when they played Minnesota a couple games ago, James Harden had 26. He had 31 points, rebounds, and assists. I have a feeling that the Warriors have the ability to stop James Harden like that as well. So my lock of the day is going to be an under, and it's going to be James Harden's under against the Warriors. Just a couple more picks here for you guys. Not a whole lot. Like I said, I'm real confident in today. Tomorrow for Sunday, we've got a whole lot I'm going to come in ready for. So tonight, I have another over Ja Morant points versus Washington. I feel like this is one that could definitely hit. Wizards, when they want to be, are actually kind of a very talented team. I'm assuming they've taken down his points, rebounds, and assist line at the moment. So if you can also get that points, rebounds, and assists, go for that as well instead of his points. Because this is a game that could the Memphis could blow out the Wizards. But it's also a game that has the ability to stay close and look for Ja Morant's points, rebounds, and assists in that game. And the last pick I have for you guys today is going to be from the Brooklyn Golden State late game. I'm going to say Klay Thompson over 17.5 points today. They're playing the Brooklyn Nets, who don't have the greatest perimeter defense. Klay Thompson's feeling great, he said. Last game, him and Steph combined shot for 11 for 19 from 3. This is a game that could be close, though, because Kyrie is back in this game. So look for Klay Thompson to go over 17.5 points today versus Brooklyn. Sorry, guys, there's not a lot that I really went after and really chose. Some days it just doesn't hit. Like, some days you just, especially when they can't get all the lines out in time until probably right before the game because of all the injuries and stuff. Some days it's just good to just say, maybe I don't throw up a slip. But tonight I'm going to be going with Klay Thompson, his over, and James Harden's under. I'm just going to throw a couple bucks on that. It's the only one I feel really confident in. This will probably change because if I get the news before, if somebody's not playing or someone is playing, I might add some players, drop some players. Just depending on what happens, because I'll also be at work, so it just depends on what happens. But we've definitely got stuff locked and loaded for tomorrow. We got AFC and NFC championship action.